In a primetime address on election security, the president doubled down on his disputed claims of fraud, but did not offer any evidence. Thursday night, he accused China of obtaining voter records, which are available to the public. China denies Trump's allegations of meddling in U.S. elections.
The People's Republic of China carried out what is believed to be the largest compromise of election data in history, resulting in China's illicit acquisition of 220 million U.S. voter files. That information includes names, addresses, phone numbers, political party preferences, and other sensitive data that would be needed to register to vote and engage in other nefarious activities, which is exactly what was happening.
CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small joins us now from New York City outside Trump Tower on Fifth Avenue. The president is attending a World Cup reception in Manhattan tonight. So, Taurean, one of the main focuses of the president's address was, again, to accuse China of accessing these voter rolls. But the U.S. has its own intelligence report that was already released and declassified, saying it didn't amount to election interference. So is he trying to sow doubt ahead of the midterms? What does he want to see between now and November?
Yeah, Lindsay, that's certainly the case that Democrats are making, claiming that the president is rehashing these allegations that have been sifted through a while now. And there was a statement, a joint statement put out by 24 Democratic governors saying that Trump's speech pretty much amounted to intimidation and silencing voters ahead of November's midterms. The administration, though, is looking at this from a different angle. Of course, the president has been saying since 2020, since the 2020 election, that he believes he unfairly lost it. But we also know that this is an attempt to pressure states to add safeguards to their elections. DHS Secretary Mark Mullen this morning in a press conference saying that he would be pulling federal funding to states if they refuse to follow recommendations from this administration, on top of further reporting and intel gathering that they're looking into to pretty much set up this case for states to follow along with this recommendation.
So you mentioned a little bit how Democrats are responding. Any other response from lawmakers? Any GOP lawmakers critical of the president, or are they all supportive of what he wants?
Yeah, Republicans have largely been in lockstep with the president. They've been emboldened by this speech to really advocate for the Save America Act. That's a national voter ID law that the president has made conditional to signing any new legislation into law. But Democrats were pretty swift in their condemnation of this speech. In fact, Senator Jon Ossoff of Georgia, who's up for re-election, held a pre-buttal ahead of this speech, pretty much striking down the statements that he believes President Trump will make. And then there was Senator Warner, who also brought this on the media, saying that it's incumbent on them to be responsible in what they're airing. Take a listen to what they both had to say.